Strong blood, red borderlands, young, very jolly. Young, you say it again. Everybody crown till the crown get cracked. They can don't clap till the blade go smack. Over 50 houses, one throne, one seat. Lock it, load it, line it up, peak to peak, 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 peak. Gaiscioch on the move, ever sharp with the steel. As I spark the flame, watch the battlefield peel. Brazil, bring the pressure, death guard up the rate. Duranda, swing heavy, tell me how much weight. Midway kings stand tall, but the more to get thin. No evil in the corner, let the nightmare spin. Homegrown forbidden city, want a piece of the pot. But Imperial Guard say, nah, give me all you got. Oh, 3 regions, three crowns, one command plan. War in the soil, watch the empire expand. From very Jai Hills to Liang Gates. Emperor stepping in, yeah, we choosing your fate. Choose it, prove it, crown heavy, don't lose it. Retro rise, Phoenix style, ash on the track. Burn, so they hit the side like how you handle that. Supply what choke roads, yeah, lanes get tight. Undying wolves howl, full moon, full fight. Vanguard press front, vigilantes creep. Warborn, warforged, make the whole ground shake. Warriors in trenches, throw us out in the sight. Split shit on tempo, banners lift mid-flight. Hear that? March, 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 boots don't miss. Ice Spartan stepping, lawless taking risks. Regular just rev vengeance. Sparks hit stone, dicing one-way road, no U-turns home. Survive the height, gate crack, bell ring, end game swing. 50 plus challenges, but one still king. Wow. Elysium peaks at the stage. Gauging hold breath, who brave, who fade. Rise up, fall back, history ink tonight.
This is your war report. Let history be told.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the War Report here on Elysium Peak. This is battle number 12, February 7th, 2026. I'm your host, Foghladha of the Gaiscioch tribe, and tonight I should be joined by a couple special guests. First, you may know Deadly Ghost. He is a Vanguard. He's going to be stopping by for a quick chat. And we also have Mithridates of the Robber Barons. So let's go ahead and continue out here, and hopefully one of them is ready to talk. First up, we got some key terms. Prestige is the value of land that we own. Acclaim is the total amount of prestige that you earn across the course of the season. Renown is a change in your property value, whether it goes up or down when you take possession. Triumphs is the end of season prize money that we're all fighting for. Looking at the upcoming events, we have 2 wars left in Phase 4. We have battle number 13th on February 10th, and then battle number 14 on Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2026. If you think you're going to be there and you got a nice young lady sitting there waiting for some flowers or something, you better make good life choices. Otherwise, we're going to see your divorce on February 14th or 15th. So yeah, family comes first. Even though it's positioning round, and even though if you don't show up to that day and you're in Liang Yun, you're going to come back to a whole different landscape. But still, family comes first. That's a real crap day to have positioning around. Real crap day. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the war summary. Total warring factions, 46. Total alliances, 15. Total fiefs, 143. Fief changes, 89. Not as bad as last time, but still quite a few changes there. Total prestige is 53,415. Over in Conqueror, there's 18,100 total prestige with 40 fiefs available. Hibernia has 25%, cohorts with 24%, Tides of War 17%, Half a Brain's Tale 17%, New World Order with 12%. Looking at the Borderlands, you have 24,200 total prestige with Brotherhood only 37%, the High Council with 29%, Ragnarok with 19%, Blue World Order with 9%, and New World Order with 3%. In Liang Yun, you have 11,115 total prestige with 43 fiefs available. Half a Brain Cell with 39%, Chaos Undivided 18%, Hallowed Kings with 14%, Cohorts with 11%, and Defiance with 7%. Now let's go ahead and jump over to our community interviews. Let's see who I got here. Looks like Mithrides is here. Hey Mithrides, how are you doing?
Yo.
There we are. All right. So first up, go ahead and give us a little rundown of who you are, who you play for.
Hang on a second. Let me turn something down.
Yep.
Okay,
Turn off
there.
Twitch. All right. Give
Yep,
us a little
thank you.
rundown of who you are and how long you've been playing, who you represent, who you would like to
Well, first you
recruit.
got the name wrong. It's Mithridates.
Okay, Mithridates.
Yeah. What was the other question?
Who you represent and who you're looking for to recruit.
I'm the Liege of Robber Barons, and who I'm looking to recruit are a bunch of people that are willing to be mercenaries. We fight for triumphs. We fight for coin. That's what we fight for. Vagabonds, thieves, footpads, people who have been discarded, mistreated, anybody.
All right. So, are you aware with how we play the Conqueror Throne game?
I am not aware. Please
All right,
enlighten me.
so there are 10 areas of questions here: House Origins, Leadership, Strategy, Diplomacy, Siege, Skill, Units of Meta, Fun, Rivalry, and Lore. You can choose from any of these categories, and it's going to give you a question from that set of cards, essentially. Randomly chosen from each of those decks.
I guess I'll let the audience decide.
All right, guys, what do you want? Which one do you want? Pick one.
Oh, I'm looking at the Twitch thing. Okay, yeah, just pick one. Let the audience decide.
Whichever one you guys want. Come on, someone pick something. 15-second delay. All right, Rivalry. There you go. Who is your dream opponent house to fight in a perfect war?
I'm entirely sure about that. I guess like anybody who's willing to pay us what they want. You want us to fight somebody? Give us something. Give us like a piece of land. Depending on our size, give us like a village. Give us, if we have 15 or 20, give us a city. So I guess the rivalry is anyone?
All right. Well, the next big one is fun, it looks like. So let's go ahead and give you a fun question.
Oh, is this going to be recorded on YouTube?
Yeah, it's broadcasting on YouTube and Twitch.
My men would like a copy of the YouTube report if it is saved.
It's always online. It's available all the time.
Dankeschön.
All right, so the fun question is, if you could delete one thing from the game forever, what would it be?
Cohorts. They gotta go, man. They gotta... Listen, I can understand why they join cohorts. They don't want to deal with the house drama. But that instant teleportation thing, I'm just gonna, do all of this, that's not really fun or fair, I want to say, for other houses. Like, I don't know, if you just look at the map or something like that, what is it, Solvika or something? They can teleport all the way there to, what is it? Tiztaz or whatever it is in a heartbeat. And it's not really fair. So, like, if anybody was to go over to Ungavaria, any small house wants to go over to Ungavaria, it's just not possible. You have to wait for cohorts to actually, like, I think, what is it, 4 stacks of them this season?
Yeah, there's about 4.
It's a freaking miracle that Dai Chang doesn't really have any cohorts. It's a freaking miracle. Like, holy crap.
It's because all the new players are locked into the Ungavaria region. Like, they can't leave the region until, I think, after 40. They can't even go outside anymore until after 40. So
The cohorts?
No, just regular players. So if you want players, like if you want to encourage players to join the cohorts or do something, then it's best to be in Ungavaria. So like the cohorts want to beat up on everybody, like with a vengeance. And what's easier to beat up on is a person that brand new started playing this game and tries to take a village. They're not going to be able to do it because the cohorts are so thick.
Well, that's not called for, and that's not really fair.
So it's just kind of the the way it is, and the cohorts aren't leaving the region. They want to stay in that home region, like the primary region, which is Ungaria.
Hmm. I actually wonder what's stopping them from go over to Daichang area or whatever the region
15,000
capital
silver.
is.
I mean, that's what the house would have to pay to migrate there. But for the cohorts, if they leave the cohort and then join the Liang Yun Legion, it should teleport them to the capital automatically. But still, it's like going over there doesn't really, the majority of the new players that are joining this game are all flooding into Ungaria. It's not a good recruitment zone anywhere else.
Hmm.
Cohorts included. All right, so
The next question.
we got some more rivalry questions going on here. Let's see what we get. Maybe, if I can click right.
Diplo?
Oops, it was delayed.
What was that?
All right, what's the biggest
Looking at the
comeback your house has ever pulled off?
Pulled off 12 people in one territory war. And we're growing and we're doing the best we can with what we've got. We have 4 villages. We played our hands right. And that's what we've done. We play our hand right. We try to do the best we can. We get some good fights in.
All right, why don't you
That's
pick
just what
one?
it is.
Go ahead and pick one.
Hmm.
We let the audience grab them all. You can pick one.
What Wavia said Diplo?
All right, here we go.
Baby's Dread?
What's your philosophy on diplomacy? Honor first, pragmatic, or trust nobody?
Can you define pragmatic? I'm kind of retarded.
You're not retarded. Dealing with things sensibly or realistically in a way that is based on practical rather than theoretical considerations.
I want to say that one.
Okay. Yeah,
Anything goes in T-War and anything can change in a heartbeat.
I'm usually kind of the pragmatic type too. Like, I'm a realist. I know that somebody's going to come and backstab me and try to take my stuff. I know how it is. You'd be crazy not to think that.
Well, I mean, like, you kind of do level up. I've played since, what is it, Soldiers of Fortune season?
Yep.
And I kind of noticed, like, a running theme with you here is just, like, you level up all the cities, and whenever, and this isn't dissing on you, it's just, like, a lot of people just take your cities and whatnot, and then they just go for the capital.
Well,
It didn't happen this season, but,
like a few seasons, probably about 4 seasons ago, I started upgrading land that wasn't ours because then they become the juicy target to go after to get the capital. So, hey, there's more than one way to beat this beast. So,
Interesting.
Yeah, why not? I got 30 characters.
That's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, might as well move them
Pretty
somewhere else.
interesting.
So yeah, I mean, and then there's always got a lot of friends in CB. Like a lot of people will come to me and go, "Hey, Fog, we're trying to push this to rank 7. Can you help us?" And I'll be like, "Ah, sure. I'll throw some fief quests that way. Just don't murder my guy, please."
It's practical because now you're no longer on the board. It's that village, that city is actually the highest level.
Yep. I mean, there's been several times that the highest city in this game was basically built by me but owned by somebody else.
Again, it was never to throw shade at you. It was just like,
yeah, I know,
like something I've noticed a pattern.
Well, yeah, because I don't believe like something was taught to me in the very early days by who was that? That was I forget their name. But pretty much the very first like territory wars I was in, they're like, look, if you can't defend your land, you don't deserve it. So I took it to heart, and I started defending my land like a rabid dog, and I got ran over a whole bunch, and Cobra Commander showed me all the ways that I could do things wrong, and I learned a lot. So, you got to learn from defeat. I mean, that's the only thing that you can do in this game is get better, and you
got to learn to get better too.
If you win every time, that defeat, when you finally get it, is going to hurt so bad. But when you lose all the time, when you win, it tastes so sweet. Like, my God, it's the best feeling in the world. So those people that quit after they lose once, that's really missing out on real opportunity in life. I mean, when you have a hardship, you grow past it. You build yourself and you go have some more fun. And I guarantee you, when you finally nail that thing, it's going to be the best thing in the world. You'll have a whole new level of respect for it.
Yeah, I mean, like there were a couple of houses that we did fight where we almost pushed them off of. I think I don't want to say the name of the house naturally, but we repelled them off of our home point. I think once or twice. But we had some really very good fights. We really did. Our strongest days are Saturdays, Tuesdays. I think that's all houses in general because it's a weekday.
I see Tony saying Cobra is back. Yes, Cobra is back, and that man could probably still put me on my back anytime he wanted to. Man, I tell you, I tried everything to beat that guy. He's just so damn good.
I've got a story for you.
Go for it.
Or continue.
Sure, go for it.
You want to know why I changed my name from Arthur Saxony to Mithridates the Sixth?
Sure, go for it.
I mean, there were 3 wars in the Roman Republic called the Mithridatic Wars. Mithridates the Sixth was the king of Pontus in northern Anatolia. Kingdom of Pontus was a northern Anatolian kingdom. There were 3 wars in total. After the third, the Romans were scared to death of Mithridates the Sixth. They were scared because after the third war, I want to show you a map. You know the Caucasus Mountains that are below Russia, between Georgia and Russia, above Armenia.
Okay.
He escaped through there and finally went over to his territory and land in the Bosporus Kingdom, which is Crimea today. But the Romans were scared shitless of him. They tried to poison him. They called but it failed because he was immune to poison. He took small little doses of poison so he could build up an immunity towards it. Yeah, I know, ZZZ there. Somebody said ZZZ.
Hey man, you bring people to history class, you can't expect it.
Oh yeah. But history is important to understand where it comes from.
Right.
They thought Mithridates was also in his 30s, because apparently Anatolian looks or whatever were different. He was actually either in his late 60s or maybe early 70s. But they didn't know when he would come back. They had no idea if he ever would. So the Romans were scared shitless.
All right, man. Well, we are at our 15-minute mark. I'm going to have to continue on. I want to thank you for joining us, and I look forward to circling back and chatting again here sometime.
I pay people over Steam all the time. I just sit there and give them something to help out or whatever it is. I give them help at whatever it is. I give them help and try to guide them to the best of my ability. I apologize for taking up your time.
Oh, nothing to apologize, my friend. I really appreciate you coming on the show tonight and filling in. It was nice of you to reach out.
Oh yeah, it was nice to give you that sub of 10 subs or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Egbert949.
Yep. All right. We will see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Deadly Ghost. Let's go ahead and ping it just in case you're not listening. All right, everybody. Next up, we have Deadly Ghost. He's currently muted in Discord, so I'm waiting for him to hopefully unmute.
Yep, I am here.
There we are. How's it going?
Good, man. How have you been since we last talked?
Been pretty good. It's been lively. It's been fun. Thick this season.
They are. It seems like they get bigger every season.
Yep, indeed. And there's so many familiar faces there. It's like a homecoming every time that they come. It's like, hey, I know you. How you been? But, all right. So, are you aware of the new game that I basically created, where you can choose your topic and we ask you questions from those topics? It's like a deck of cards. Each deck has about 25 questions in it, and we have 10 topics: house origins, leadership, strategy, diplomacy, siege, skill, units and meta, fun, rivalry, and lore. Go on and pick a card, any card.
All right, let's do rivalry.
All right, rivalry. What's the one war you'll never forget and why?
Oh man, that's a good one. It'll probably be it was a man, I can't even remember the day, but it was a war. We were fighting on a Sun City. It was one of the first times I was shot calling. And it was against Infamous at the time, which was with Maximus's group. And we did a double cap. So it was X was capped, and right after X we capped it, we capped home instantly. And then from there we won the match. And it was absolutely insane. Like, it was probably one of the best fights I've ever called, and it was super fun.
It's good to have one of those early on too, because it really gets you pumped for the next one, the next one, the next one. You know, it's a nice little snowball effect.
Exactly.
All right, let's go ahead and pick another one. Audience, which ones do you guys want?
Yeah, let's let the audience choose, and then we'll go from there.
All righty, let's go, audience. Pick a good one. Pick me a winner. Anyone, come on, throw something out there. I hate the 15-second delay. It's so you just sit there waiting. All right, Diplo it is.
I know. Whoa, that's a good one.
What causes alliances to collapse the fastest? You played Endgame for a while, so you must see this. What do you think that is?
Ego, man. Ego is like the number one thing that causes alliances to fucking fall. Sorry for my cursing. That causes it to fall. Definitely egos.
Yeah, I would probably say the very same thing. It's funny because like people sometimes get so full of themselves they don't realize that they let themselves be controlled by their ego. And it's the easiest way to control somebody is using their ego against them. It's insane. Like I've never understood it. Like if you ever play sports, if you get in somebody's head, oh my god, it is so easy to get them to break if they're an egotistical person.
Absolutely. And yeah, so that's definitely the number one in my eyes.
Yeah,
Is,
I agree.
ego.
I totally agree with that. All right, so there's another one for skill. So let's go for two. What advice would you give a new player trying to survive their first season?
Oh man, a new player joining Conqueror's Blade at this point. I would say find a good house with solid players who can help you, train you, and teach you up. And then focus obviously on whatever's meta at the time. I know some of those things look flashy and cool, but some things are just not worth your precious unit EXP and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So definitely that would be my recommendation.
Yeah, especially early on. Using the unit XP for the wrong things is so detrimental.
Absolutely. It could just ruin your whole gameplay experience after that.
Say the mentorship system. Get fat cash from them. It only works that way if you actually play with the people. That's the thing that I don't get. So many people are like throwing out their mentor tags, like, "Hey, become my knight or my squire, become my squire." But the EXP boost only comes if you play Bayonet raids with them, and then they have to hit 500 for you to actually get anything, or for them to get anything. Like you can loan a unit to them, but like it's literally like you get nothing from it unless they get to 500. If you don't spend time and get them to that 500 mark, you're basically throwing it out the window. Locking it down for 7 days for nothing. It's stupid. Like
That's rough.
You literally got to work with those people, otherwise you get no benefit. People don't even realize it. Pike Militia OP. Yep, there you go, Northern Tony. All right, go ahead and pick one. We let the audience pick the last couple.
Give me the ones that are still available
All right, we still
that we
have
haven't
some
talked about.
lore. We got fun, siege and combat preferences, leadership and building houses, house origins, identity, territory wars and strategy, skill improvement. Heyo,
Let's do
thank
fun.
you. All right, let's go for fun. If you could delete one thing from game forever, what would it be? It seems like we get this one a lot. Can I hit refresh?
Huzzah!
Okay, here's a good one. I actually want to hear your answer to this one. What's the funniest thing you've ever seen happen in a siege? Probably involves a bombard. Here we go.
Yeah, it probably does. Yeah, a bombard. I think my favorite thing that I've ever seen in a siege is me and all my guys were grouped up. Could have been friendly fire, could have been an accident. You know, I think it was on purpose, but we were all about to push breach on the good old Reginopolis, and all five of us and our units just got obliterated by a bombard from our own team.
Every time,
So
man.
that
Every time.
I would say that probably tops it. Yeah, I was like that probably tops it. You're just like, oh, well, there goes the match.
Yeah, just last week I snuck up to that cannon that's on top of the tower, and I was shooting back at the defending team, shooting their guys, and some guy down there trebbed me. Like I was the only dude up there, and he dropped a treb on me and blew me up while I was firing on them. I'm like, God damn it! That map is just cursed, man. If you play on Reginopolis, it's just cursed. You just can't win with that. But yeah, those bombards,
Exactly.
man. Woo.
The bombards, and then that bridge on it's facing the name. What is it? Is it Wall Fort or Border Fort?
I think
One of the
Fort.
fort maps. Yeah,
Yeah, with the little B
having
bridge.
a bunch of people cross, and exactly, you just break that bridge when everybody's crossing. That's also always a good fun time.
You know the
if you're not the
crappy
one
part
falling.
about that? Have you ever noticed that you don't get credit for those kills when you drop them from the bridge? You don't get
Nope.
credit for any
Yep.
of it.
You don't get any credit, and
It's
it
like you don't
sucks.
even get a participation trophy. You just get the satisfaction of watching them fall to their death.
Exactly.
All right, let's pick another one.
Perfect. Let's have you pick this next one.
All right, Lauren crossover. Let's see what we got here. It'll show up here in a second. I'm sure of it. There we go. If Conqueror's Blade added a mythic season, what faction theme would you want?
Oh man. Man, that's actually a really hard one to pick. I'm
It'd be
like,
kinda- I mean, we kind of had the Medusa thing at one point. Remember back in the day when we got the Medusa masks?
yeah, that we did. Uh, what would I want to see that would like fit? I don't know, maybe something with Norse related.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Odin. Yeah, Odin and the boys. I'm like,
Some
I'm like,
Valkyries
what
coming
would
out
really
of the sky.
fit? Exactly.
Like
We were close with the
equally,
chariot, being able to climb up on the wall and stuff. So it's anything's possible.
you got Lou mentioned. There you go. There you go. Like where your head's at. All right, well, we are at the end of our time. So thank you so much, Deadly, for agreeing to do this. Do you have any parting words for all the players out there?
No, just keep having fun, keep making the game great, and then obviously keep showing up for your friends. Try to make the game as populated as possible.
Indeed, and get ready
And
for the
always,
Three
as always,
Kingdoms.
thank you, Fog.
Hey, no problem. I really appreciate everything
Oh
you
yeah,
guys do.
that I am.
And
Oh, absolutely, we appreciate you more than you probably even know.
I have a good suspicion that I'm appreciated. So I appreciate you guys. I mean, I want to be doing this. Yeah, I can't believe that it's going to be like literally next season marks the 20th season that I've done the War Report, and it's like I thought this was going to be a temporary thing. I literally did. I thought that this was just going to be until we got a new streamer to step up and take it over. I had no idea that it turned into what it's turned into.
Oh yeah, you're a permanent figurehead for this. I'm pretty sure.
I think so. But I have to admit, I've been playing MMOs since Dark Age of Camelot. It's been 25 years of MMOs, and I have to say, Conqueror's Blade is the one game that even today I still look forward to logging into. I, it's really when I retired from football, like I had a serious adrenaline itch, and this is the one place where I actually found I got that little adrenaline hype that I used to get when I was on a football field. It's really hard to find that anywhere else. Like no other game really does that for me. So it's really nice to kind of be able to come here and stick a pole axe in somebody and have a good time.
Absolutely, 100% agreed, brother. But you have a wonderful night.
You as well,
All of the
thank you.
viewers have a wonderful night, and enjoy the weekend. If anybody was going to watch the Super Bowl, have fun, enjoy it.
Yep, as a recovering addict, I probably won't, but
Absolutely.
it so makes me
brother,
want to
take it
go out
easy.
there and play some more. I just can't do it. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I think one of the questions I need to throw in the fun area is what position do you think Foghladha played? That'd be a fun one. I think everybody would be right if they took a guess. I'm pretty sure everybody would be right. All right, let's go ahead and continue this out. First up is Unjavaria. All right, 55% free houses versus 45% legions. 18,100 regional prosperity with 1 capital city, 13 towns, 4 forts, and 22 villages. We are at a prosperity tier of 3 with our top 5 seasonal landowners being warriors with 28,950, Gaiscioch with 13,650, Supply Watchers with 12,450, Vanguard with 10,050, Forbidden City with 10,000. As for renowned builders, we have Warriors leading the pack with 750, Gaiscioch with 500, Gaiscioch with 500, Order of Valor with 200, and Lawless with 200. As for prestigious strongholds, we had Host Rosa at rank 6. Top flourishing village is Brina and Reseji at rank 4 apiece. Taking a look at the map of Unjavaria, here we are. Hibernia is the biggest slice of pie over in the west, 4,500. Then we have the cohorts gobbling up that entire eastern front, 4,300. Tides of War, down there in the south. They've got 4 very key properties with 3,150. Half a brain cell with 3,000 at Turoveros, the big capital in the center. It's hard to miss. Then New World Order, taking over a bunch of key properties down there in the south, 2,250. Deus Volt, chilling up in the northwest with 900. Taking a look at the changes tonight, Ungavarian Legion gained 10 new properties over in the east. Ares with 1, Lawless with 2. As for the aristocracy of Ungavaria, we have the King of Ungavaria, the Warriors of Half a Brain Cell. Regional Dukes include the Ungavarian Legion. Regional Barons include Gaiscioch, Gaiscioch, Warforged, Order of Valor, Black Templars, and Undying Wolves. Regional Stewards include Lawless and Midway Kings and Ares. Alright, looking for the war for Ungavaria, the ruler of Turoveros. That is the Warriors. In the hunt, we have Hibernia, Tides of War, and Half a Brain Cell. Tides of War has been hitting it from what I can tell, and I think that New World Order probably wants to hit it. So we'll see. Alright, next up we're looking at the Borderlands. We have 100% free houses, 0% Legion, 24,200 regional prosperity with 1 capital city, 4 gates, 17 towns, 4 forts, and 34 villages. It is a prosperity tier of 3. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Warrior or Warborn with 26,550, Explicit with 26,200, Imperial Guard with 25,300, Ice Spartans with 15,250, and Asado with 12,750, bringing up that 5th place slot. As for renowned builders, first place goes to Imperial Guards with 700. Lawless with 450 takes second, and then we have a 2-way tie for third with Soda's Tavern and Undying Wolves with 300 apiece. Then we have the late originals with 200 taking up the 5th place slot. As for prestigious strongholds, Shocking is rank 5. Top flourishing villages. We have 2 villages that have made it to level 2. Penglai and Sanseong. Taking a look at the north. Look at that. The High Council is back, dominating the north. 7,050 points on the board. Ragnarok taking over the Karlsbach pocket with 2,450. Brotherhood at Abelis with 300. Have Raincell, Haran with 150. And then an independent house took over Rular. Looking at the south end, Brotherhood owns the important business up there in the north. 8,550. Ragnarok taking over Zidane, Tizum, Dianlu, and Magoo. Shaken with 2,250. Blue World Order taking up a bunch of spicy properties with 2,100. Then we have New World Order with 750 over on Emboria and Whalewin. And then the Independents have 450, which is that orange color of Rula isn't Chenu. I'm pretty sure that's going to be Blue World Order next week. Alright, looking at the kingdom changes. Homegrown gained 8. Asado with 6. Reborn with 6. BWO with 4. Warborn with 4. BWO with 3. Imperial Guard with 3. Explicit with 3. And Vanguard with 2. If you're wondering why that's an 8, not a B, it's because my system doesn't understand case, and it looks like the same place if I put BW in there 3 times. So each of the BWOs has something slightly different so that it identifies itself separately. So forgive me for that. Bad website design. My bad. Alright. Aristocracy of the Borderlands. King of the Borderlands right now is I Spartans of Brotherhood, 5,600 prestige. Top regional Duke, one and only, Vanguard of Brotherhood. Regional Barons, we have Imperial Guard, Homegrown, Asado, BWO, Reborn, and Warborn. Regional Stewards include Lawless, Explicit, BWO, Just Subdueds, Supply Watcher, and Black Templars. Next up, we're looking at the champions, the race for the capital city. We have the Spartans taking that first place slot. They are of Brotherhood. Other runners right now are the High Council and Ragnarok. Both are qualified to attack, and I believe both have been attacking. Maybe the High Council I don't know if the High Council has, but I'm pretty sure Ragnarok has. Alright, Liang Yun. This is the region where people basically protested fief quests. So we have 11,115 regional prosperity with 11 towns, 1 fort, and 31 villages. Only 4 properties in the entire world out here have been upgraded 1 level. So yeah, it's pretty damn near devastated right now. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Brazil with 28,860, Death Guard with 14,820, Here with 12,870, Speak with 12,090, Homegrown with 11,700. Renowned builders include Vigilantes with 195. Most prestigious stronghold is Zandon and Luge at rank 2 apiece. Top flourishing village is Luxing and Mari at 2 apiece. Now looking at that war map. So, remember when I said that you would have to take over half the region to be able to attack the capital city? Well, half of Brain Cell took that to heart, and they have pretty much all the big territories. They're missing a couple, but they're collecting them like Pokemon. They got 4,290. Chaos Undivided is still holding strong in the center there with 1,950. Hallowed Kings chilling on the hill with 1,560. Cohorts managed to come out and take some property with 1,170. Defiance over on the east with 780. Brotherhood in the south at Renlin with 390. No Evil has 2 villages sprinkled throughout with 390. Deliverance in the south with 390. And Revenant hanging out at Senlin with 195. Looking at the changes, we saw Supply Watchers with 7, Liang Yun Legion with 5, Death Guard with 4, Duranian with 4, Old Guard with 4, the Shadow Army with 3, Here with 2, Robber Barons with 2, Soda's Tavern with 2, Forbidden City with 1, House of Lords with 1, Retro with 1, and Warriors with 1. Taking a look at the race for Liang Yun here, we have the Liang Yun Legion currently sitting upon the throne as the ruling emperor. Regional Barons include Supply Watchers, Death Guard, Shadow Army, and Durandon. Regional stewards include Robber Barons, Old Guard, Forbidden City, Warriors, Soda's Tavern, Here, Vigilantes, House of Lords, and Retro. Right now, half a brain cell is the only contender for the capital. Alright, let's look at that realm economy real quick. We have 5 upgraded properties: Meharak, Gioma, Hatterveros, Whalewind, and Overos. Looking at the crumbling empires, we have Horka and Radarvar. Top fiefs, we have a level 6 as Hosferosa and 2 level 5s, Kiravalenka and Shakin. Our top fief builders, Warriors in first place with 750, Imperial Guard with 700 in second. Third place goes to Lawless with 650, then Gaiscioch with 500, Gaiscioch with 500, Undying Wolves with 450, Ice Spartans with 350, Soda's Tavern with 300, and Order of Valor with 200 in ninth, tied with Regulators. If you're looking to craft some unit kits, they'll show up here any second. There you go. We have the Houndsman and the Falconetti Gunner kits at Hosferosa. Kiravalenka and Shakin have your purple kits, but there are no more cheap kits on the market. Everything is expensive now. If you're looking for siege crafting, you're still stuck in Blue Land, so head on over to your local trade colony. I'm pretty sure the trade colonies are the only place you can get Blue Siege right now. If you're still working on those fief quests, 2 barb quests over at Shakin is still a juicy detail right there with 3,600 player XP. Saltivar has 1 epic artillery for 660. Shakin has a 100 regional exotics for 240, as does Shojin and Hosferosa. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at those house rankings. We have a new house, BWO, with a capital B, lowercase Wu, and they got 450 points on the board. Looking at the houses by level, ta-da, I fixed it. There are now 18 houses that are level 8. There are 10 houses that are level 7 and 5 houses that are level 6. Taking a look at the population changes. House of Lords gained 23, BWO with 5. Imperial Guard lost 7. As for prestige gains, Asado gained 2,100, Reborn with 1,950, Homegrown with 1,800, Imperial Guard 1,500, Duranian with 1,170, BWO with 900, Supply Watcher 780, Old Guard 780, Death Guard with 585, and Robber Barons with 390. As for the prestige losses, Vigilantes lost 2,340, Vanguard lost 2,205, Black Templars 1,950, Regulators with 1,350, Forbidden City 1,185, Brazil with 1,170, Ares with 1,050, Spartans with 1,050, Soda's Tavern 975, and Undying Wolves with 900. Next up, taking a look at our top 10, we have Ice Spartans in first place with Brotherhood, with 5,600 prestige. Ice Secret is the Liege, with seasonal claim of 25,050. Second place is Warriors of half a brand cell with 3,390 prestige. Yada's the Liege with 31,710 seasonal claim. Third place goes to Vanguard of Brotherhood with 3,250 prestige. Tong Tong is the Liege with 20,255 seasonal claim. Fourth place we have Supply Watchers of half a brand cell with 2,880 prestige. White Wing is the Liege with 18,930 seasonal claim. Fourth place is Imperial Guard of Ragnarok with 2,850 prestige. Alfresco Hotshot is the Liege with 27,055 seasonal claim. Sixth place is Homegrown of the High Council, 2,550 prestige. Yorleaf is the Liege with 16,650 seasonal claim. Seventh place is Asado of the High Council, 2,400 prestige. Palencia is the Liege with 12,750 seasonal claim. Eighth place is Reborn of the High Council, 2,100 prestige. Ray Ray is the Liege with 10,680 seasonal claim. Ninth place is BWO of Blue World Order with 2,100 prestige. Crip is the Liege with 4,200 seasonal claim. And then 10th place is Gaiscioch of Hibernia with 1,600 prestige. Aelios is the liege with 13,650 seasonal claim. Brings us round to our top 30. There you are. Go on and have a look. See where you stack up. Look at those 1,500. There's four 1,500s right there. Talk about a foot race. All right, let's take a look at those alliance rankings next. First up, the free agents. We have BWO, which most likely would join Blue World Order next Tuesday. We have Just Some Dudes. Not sure where they're joining, but they're 150 points. Let's go in and flip over to the alliance changes. We saw House of Lords join Deliverance. Next up, some prestige gains. We have High Council gaining 5,850. Half a Rain Cell with 1,890. Blue World Order with 900. Hibernia with 450. Defiance with 390. Chaos Undivided with 195. Deuceful with 150. And Ragnarok with 50. As for losses tonight, Brotherhood lost 4,440. New World Order with 4,200. Revenant with 2,340. Tides of War 2,100. Hallowed Kings 1,560. And No Evil with 390. Taking a look at our top 10, we have Brotherhood in first place with 9,240 prestige, 59,520 seasonal claim. We have Vanguard, Ice Spartans, and Forbidden City in this alliance. Second place is Half a Brain Cell with 7,440 prestige, 55,560 seasonal claim, with Supply Watchers, Warriors, and Durandon in this alliance. Third place is the High Council with 7,050 prestige, 40,080 seasonal claim, with Homegrown, Asado, and Reborn in this alliance. Fourth place is Ragnarok with 4,700 prestige, 80,255 seasonal claim, with Imperial Guard, Warborn, and Explicit in this alliance. Fifth place is Hibernia with 4,500 prestige, 28,600 seasonal claim, Gaiscioch, Gaiscioch, and Order Valor in this alliance. Sixth place is Tides of War, 3,150 prestige, 33,800 seasonal claim, with Warforged, Undying Wolves, and Ares in this alliance. Next up in seventh place, we have New World Order with 3,000 prestige, 31,775 seasonal claim, with Regulators, Lawless, and Black Templars in this alliance. Eighth place is Blue World Order with 2,100 prestige, 4,200 seasonal claim, with BWO, BWO, and soon-to-be BWO in this alliance. Ninth place is Chaos Undivided with 1,950 prestige. 45,045 is seasonal claim, with Death Guard, Old Guard, and Brazil in this alliance. 10th place is Hallowed Kings with 1,560 prestige, with 21,720 seasonal claim. So does Tavern, Shadow Army, and Weight and Salt in this alliance. That brings us around to our seasonal claim board. Our top three are Ragnarok with 68,655, Half a Brain Cell with 54,360, Brotherhood with 51,720, Chaos Undivided with 35,880, and then you have the rest. All right, moving on to our historical houses of North America. Our top 10, Vanguard, first place, 638,000. Second place, Homegrown, 335,000. Gaiscioch in third with 288,000. Durandon in fourth with 274,000. Then we have several missing houses that haven't been seen for a few seasons. Dropping down to eighth, we have Black Templars with 224,000, and then Warriors with 203,000. Now, if you look in the second column, Warforged is primed and ready to take over Atlas here. So we're probably going to see them jump up there. Vigilantes is also still continuing up this board. Undying Wolves, Gaiscioch, Midway Kings, Explicit, and Warborn are all racing up this deck on that side over there. So I suspect we're going to see some new top 10s this season sometime. Now looking at the alliances, Hibernia leads with 755,000. We have the High Council in third with 446,000. Deuceful with 368,000, then Revenant with 254,000. In that second column again, you have No Evil in the 11th, Tides of War 12th, New World Order 13th, Ragnarok 14th, and Half a Brain Cell 17th. All of which are in a pretty tight bundle there, and they're all looking to break into the top 10 this season. Now looking at the renowned values, you have Gaiscioch with 12,000. Taken first. Vanguard in third with 6,240. Gaiscioch Dub with 4,600. Then Durandon is right on their heels with 4,075. Homegrown is cruising up this board. A couple more upgrades will pass up Notoriety Club. They got 3,585. Then Midway King is 3,440. Warriors, 2,830. Still has a way to go to catch up to Midway Kings. Then you have Undying Wolves and Order of Valor over on the second side there with the 15th and 17th spot. Then for Alliances, Hibernia has 25,365. Deuce Volt in third with 6,465. The High Council with 4,330. Then on the right side, you have Ragnarok in 14th and New World Order in 17th. That brings us around to our morgue. All right. So roll out the slabs. Disciples, 4,450. Haven't seen you in a while. The originals, 2,450. They're no longer around. Shadow Praisers with 2,100. Then we see the Fury with 1,140. Dark Knight with 450. Mortality with 300. Corsair with 200. And Valkyries, they're still leveling up. They're still showing there's a pulse there. I just haven't seen them take over any land. All right, so out of the Alliance Morgue, it's a very good day when there's only 2 alliances on the slab for a season. So far, only 2. So good job staying together, guys. I'm glad to see you guys aren't all breaking up the season. All right, that brings us around to our close. Be sure to tune in next time for some more War Report. You can go on over to gsch.info/War Report, check out past episodes, and see tonight's episode once I get it up there. In any case, I look forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday. Have a good one.
I don't hear the war tonight. I feel it. I watch the banners folding like in rain. 50 houses holding on to names. Addiction waits like it always knew. Every crown costs more than you choose. I try to stand where the brave don't shake. Try to believe what the fire would take. Roses in my hands, thorns in my skin. I didn't know how deep this goes within. Every promise feels heavier now when the walls come down. Accounts the hidden cost. Through virus burned in my eyes. Conqueror city never replies. Alliances break like fragile glass. Some moments linger, some never pass. I don't need glory, I don't need fame, just to know this fight meant something real. If I fall, remember this. I didn't run. I'm stained in the quiet. I'm cut, but I breathe. Every loss left a mark. Stained in the quiet, but I survived. Every night taught me how to fight. Season of roses, pain and relief. This is the war report of Elysium Peak. Say my name if the lights go weak. I was here